Today I'm going to show you how men's artistic gymnastics is scored. There are two parts to the start value of a routine. The first part is known as the D score, which evaluates the content in a routine, while the E score evaluates the exercise presentation related to compositional requirements, technique, and body position. The D score is based off the element groups and the skills used in each group. For every routine, the 9 most elite skills with at least 1 from each element group and a limit of 5 per group will make up the D score. Each event, except for floor, has 3 element groups and a 4th one dedicated to dismounts. In each element group, there are different skills which have varying difficulties, ranging from A skills being the easiest to H skills being the most elite. These skills add tenths to the score based on their difficulties. A skills are worth a tenth, while B skills are worth 2 tenths, and C skills are worth 3 tenths, and so on. Each element must be met in every routine, and each adds 5 tenths to the D score. So for a judge to find the D score, they must first spot that all the elements are included. Once they've done that, they must pick the most elite skill from each group that was performed in the routine. They then go find the next 5 most elite skills from any of the elements and add them to the D score. Then the dismount is considered. If the dismount has a difficulty value of C, then there will be 3 tenths added to the score. And if there is a D value dismount or higher, then 5 tenths will be added. Now the E score. The E score has a start value of 10.0 and will have deductions taken from that based on execution errors, aesthetic errors, and technical errors. All skills have a defined perfect performance. All deviations from this correct performance are considered execution or technical errors. The amount of deduction is determined by the degree of deviation from the correct performance and is classed as a small, medium, or large deduction. The same deduction is applied for each time the error is made. A small error is a 1/10 deduction, a medium error is a 3/10 deduction, and a large error is a 5/10 deduction. And then there is a fall, which is a 1-point deduction. For aesthetic or technical deviation, a small error is classified as any minor adjustments to hand, foot, or body position, any other minor violations against aesthetic and technical performance expectations, and any minor or slight deviation from perfect in position and from perfect technical execution. A medium error is any distinct or significant deviation from perfect in position and from perfect technical execution, any distinct or significant adjustments to hand, foot, or body position, and any other distinct or significant violations against aesthetic and technical performance expectations. Large errors are any major or severe deviation from perfect in position and from perfect technical execution, any major or severe adjustments to hand, foot, or body position, any full intermediate swing, and any other major or severe violations against aesthetic and technical performance expectations. Execution errors such as bent knees, bent arms, poor amplitude, etc. are always deducted according to the degree of error or deviation from what is considered perfect performance. A small error is up to 15 degrees deviation. A medium error is 16 to 30 degrees deviation. A large error is 30 degrees or greater, and if it is 45 degrees or more, then the skill gets no recognition. During swing elements which pass through or end in handstand, deviations from the correct position will be penalized as up to 15 degrees is no deduction, 16 to 30 degrees is a small error, 31 to 45 degrees is a medium error, and above 45 degrees is either large error or not recognized. For the judge to find the E score, they will first add up the total deductions for aesthetic, execution, technical, and compositional errors. The highest and the lowest sums of total deductions applied in tenths of a point for execution, aesthetic, technical, and compositional errors are eliminated. The average remaining sums is subtracted from the 10 points in order to determine the final E score. The final score of an exercise will be established by the addition of the D and the E scores. The all-around score is the sum of all the final scores obtained in the 6 exercises.